Who withdraws wonder worships Wasteland? 2. The political. The Gulf Engulfs. The whining began over pride and victim reflected through skin. Contains language and humour associated with that period. So purer than pure out shrieks because of the growing space, amplification of their voice, mistaken for a silence of listening, encouraged into thinking was of right. Contains opinion unchallenged, only because left to decay. Thankful for an invisible, a comfort to worship, kept grounded by not looking out at tide returning. Contains language thought victim instead of the beaten. We'll meet up one day, that promise of glass and noise, a will put to right, but of putrid sight, a voice loudest to drown the real noise of their last choice. Contains flashing skin and disturbing fingerprints of desires and intentions. A true patriot when historical facts whispered and doesn't even blink or weigh up consequences. So the Gulf engulfed the stuff that made them feel whole, and chosen thought important a certainty would not drown, with insults followed by insurance of chuckle it was only jokes. But the drowning saw excuse, black red tattoo in a damp suit. The Gulf engulfed with no survivors. Contains manuscript of airbrush tricks that history with nothing here for questioning further. Bruises ignored, established of appearance. The Gulf equalised, so they blamed interference. Contains evidence openly tampered with, and the indoctrinated regardless. Their engulfment now for the worship. Thank you. This is the system has crashed. Out into the sunshine, the machinery has failed. A glitch in the system, enabling to breathe in. Walk down the stairs to a yard or lodge kitchen. As usual, tried not conversation. Just stand in the chill, heated when facing sunshine, knowing only water as the fault repaired. To your side, bicycle sheds and passing transport other side of fence. Passengers, those who stay, thought idle, workforce fire escape for users an excuse. The circuitry proves, would that boardroom dangle entrapment? It was all down to numbers using at once. This system, ironically unable to cope with punishing enlisted group. So our technical crash now can walk the legs and be silent and looking dead straight ahead in the employer's yard. So when appointments return, it's all on their case. Technical breakdown, so was able to get fresh air. And finally, there's going to be no more singing. This is my principles laid out bare flat in front for anyone, weddings, parties, bar mitzvahs, etc. My cardboard sign will work apart from team, just scratching of flesh and screaming out in periods of attentive silence. The instructions come through a speaking box, and when breathing in, we'll think of self and how got to current situation. Will work and demand waged, but denied wishes stockpile. All they could dream was to blow it away. Prize of leaving paper trails. If world insist on balance, make sure we control the scales. We'll work as it's evidence it's doing. So pressure on to not just stare into a space vacant, picturing just words disappearing into aisle, back to ground by customers. If there's one concession to beg, staggered days of employment, but still inevitable, put off the nest egg that ate itself. Will work, but complete affronted, no interest in what's offered. Dragging closer than wished to have tolerated a feel, but psychopaths being interviewed, it's supposed to be scales, not a spinning metal coin. Will work because carrot and stick have shown the gibbering behind the curtain, still asleep in the poppy fields, the gibbering pulled curtain across like if nothing happened. Will work because put out signals, compromise will operate windows to complete some hideous transaction, knowing every penny earned will be taken out from hands, the nest egg a pipe dream. How appropriate. To see you next time. You've been listening to Who Would Yours Wonder, Worships Wasteland. Next video is going to be Wonder. It's going to be a longer video. Thank you. Cheers.